What's up, y'all? Another evening. We are halfway through the first month of 2026. Congratulations! Give yourself a pat on the back. Made it through half of the first month. Not the first month yet, but half. I'd be lying if I said I knew what direction this video was going to go into. I usually have something that transpired over the last couple of days or within the last couple of hours that I could base it off of, but today I can't really find anything else apart from the lack of wanting to keep moving in this direction with like school and just a lot of other things. Just not that I'm gonna drop out or anything like that. That's not happening. But the overall, sorry, I saw light turn on and off. But the overall stress and I get into the Bible when it comes to things like that. But the first verse that came to mind was, and I'm paraphrasing, how did it go again? Hold on. I don't want to mess anything up for anyone. But it went along the lines of, in our weakness, his strength is made manifest. And that has just been playing in my head over and over for the past couple hours. While everyone's on vacation right now, it's winter break, right? Going back to spring semester is starting up next week. Everyone's been on break, people have been on vacation, had time to relax. I went to work. Instead of a break or a vacation, I went to work, and I also signed myself up for a winter class, to progress a little bit faster in my degree. I did a bit of rebranding, a bit of logistic work for my drone business, Concept Arrow. There's gonna be a lot more rebranding coming on, so stay tuned to the end of the video. I might just touch about it if I don't forget. But yeah, just stress and overall weakness towards just all of the things that I've got going on, from school to work to business to just all kinds of the different ventures, But I can't help but feel grateful for the fact that I woke up this morning, my arms and my legs work. I woke up at all. I have the privilege of having a job despite everything that's going on right now. I have the privilege of going to school despite everything that's going on right now. Despite so much going on, there's still so many blessings and so many things that we're privileged to have and to be going through, because it genuinely can be much worse. But at least in my case, it can be much worse. But that doesn't negate the fact that there are moments of weakness, moments where you don't feel like being as disciplined, moments where I feel like hey, this homework assignment, I'm just gonna hold off on it. Instead of doing it immediately after class is over like I do, while everything's still fresh in my mind, why don't I give myself a couple of hours? Let me go do this, or let me relax, or do this a little bit. But no, I always found myself getting right on that homework. After I'm done my homework, reading my book, 10 pages of the book I'm in right now. I'm reading The Psychology of Money. Getting into the word. For my job right now as a process engineering intern, really just reading up on what it means to actually play a role in the processing of parts, the fabrication of parts from start to begin, I'm sorry, I can't speak, but from start to finish, making sure that I know my ins and outs of manufacturing plants and facilities. That goes hand in hand with not just my job, but also my major. And it's in those moments of weakness that not even my own strength, but his strength is made manifest. And within the past year and a half, That verse has resonated with me so much. I can't even tell you how much it has. It's like a slap in the face telling me, like, how bad do you want it? You know what it took for you to get to this point. It wasn't easy. It was not easy at all. From high school, graduating high school 2020 with COVID and all that was going on, to now, it was not easy. But it's been worth it. Like I mentioned before, so many different things, so many different privileges, people I've met, things I've experienced, how I've grown, who I was then in comparison to who I am now. It's like a crazy change. I'm 20. My birthday just passed. It's a blessing. Every day's a blessing. But like I said before, coming face to face with that term, how bad do you want it? How bad do I want it? You put yourself in the position to attain certain things or to go for certain things. And it's not just the opportunity, the tools, or the finish line. It's not gonna just materialize right in front of you. The opportunity isn't going to just drop on your lap. Like, I feel God gives you the tools. It's like baking a cake. You ask for a cake, God ain't gonna give you a cake right there. He's gonna give you the ingredients to make it. I've been put in the position to do all the things that I can do to the best of my ability. Now, am I gonna actually execute on that? How badly do I want to see the finish line of the race that I've been put in? Because it's a privilege to even be in the race to begin with. And that's just been resonating, going on and on in my head for the past couple of hours. Dare I even say a couple of times over the past couple of days. And right now that I finished off lecture from class and I finished off my homework as well, I feel that weakness. I feel like just laying down, getting on my phone, just take a load off for the evening and call it. But then you have that recurring voice in your head. How bad do you want it? You have the tools. Execute. I didn't know if I was even going to post or make a YouTube video today. Like I said before, I didn't know where this was gonna go. But we're here with it. I'm glad that you guys are here for this journey. I hope whoever sees this video is blessed by it. It's not every day that motivation is there, that you want to be disciplined. It's for sure not every day. Regardless of how tired or you are, how anxious or how scared, how downtrodden, regardless of whatever you may be feeling, it still has to get done. Because a lot of times you're the only one that sees the vision that God placed in you. You're the only one that sees it. And knowing that, you know that you're the only one that can actually put it into action, into fruition, so it can take place. So just do it. Just do it. Regardless of how weak you feel, how motivated you feel or lack thereof, just do it. Because a lot of these moments aren't defined by how many times you felt motivated enough to do something or get something done. They're defined by how many days you felt undisciplined. You didn't feel like being disciplined. You weren't motivated. You were downtrodden. You didn't feel like doing it. and you still decided to do it anyways. Irrespective of everything going on, you still kept stacking those days, because you saw the vision, you see the vision, you know how bad you want it. You see yourself with it. God placed that vision in your heart. You got it. You gotta just keep going. You just gotta keep going, keep digging. Because believe me, you stop for one day, you say, oh, that wasn't that bad. Stop for a second day. It's only 2 days. I'll finish by day 3. Take 3 days off. I'm already halfway through the week. It's Wednesday. I took Monday, Tuesday off. I took Wednesday off. Shoot, I might as well just wait until next week. Wait until the weekend. Weekend comes. Just when people you should react. Like, take it easy. I'll wait till Monday. Before you know, you don't come back to it. A week has gone by. A month has gone by. 6 months. A year. 2 years. 5 years. 10 years. You don't even know what happened. You don't know when you fell off. You just know it happened. And you're not going to get that time back. Progress could have been made. By the time you finally noticed it, you could have been much farther, or you could have been where you wanted to be. But anyways, that vision could have come to fruition within that time that you spent doing whatever. And I'm not going to let that be me. I'm going to make progress in school, my business, in my career. I know I will. Because the Lord placed it on my heart. It's not my own strength. It's not by my own merit that I do anything. So I just gotta keep on moving. I just gotta keep on moving. Irrespective of how motivated I feel, whether or not I feel like being disciplined, how tired I feel, how much work I feel like I put in. I feel like I put in enough work for today. Let me do that. Nah. Right when you stop, there is someone who is going to continue going where you left off. They're going to go farther than you. If you can't do any more than you already have, then at least go 1% farther than you did the day before. Like I keep stressing on this page, Kaizen, continuous improvements, 1% better every day. Keep going. If you put in 5% yesterday, put in 6% today. If you put in 7% today, put in 8% tomorrow. Keep on going. Keep making progress. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Do what you gotta do, please. I know y'all can. I know you can. Whoever you are on the other side of this camera, and whoever this video may reach. I took a chance just starting YouTube, not even trying to make money or be the biggest guy out there, just documenting my life. And those of y'all that feel me, feel me. And I'm blessed to have y'all, really, I am. I mean that, truly. Just keep going. Remember what was placed on your heart. Remember how bad you want it. Do it tired, do it unmotivated. Just keep going. Keep doing what you gotta do. Keep stacking days. Because believe me, it's gonna compound. It's gonna pay off. And when you start seeing it come to fruition, you're not gonna want to stop. That's what you think, but there are gonna be days where you genuinely don't feel like you want to do anymore. And it's on those days where it matters even more whether or not you do it or not. But I say you please do it. Keep going. I'll talk to y'all. Before I completely forget, my other side business, Concept Arrow, my drone business, actually adding a good couple more services. I've been thinking, right? I'm going to be adding like just general photography, not just drone photography or videography like I usually do, but regular photography and videography. I'm actually looking into a camera right now. Added all this stuff to a list, have it all done. I know what I'm getting, but that's another step that I've taken in that direction. Another step forward. Instead of just keeping things on a list and like, okay, I know what I want to do. Get stuck in the analysis process. You don't get anything. You don't do anything to make any progress. I made my first buy, and that was a tripod. But I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that tripod. It's in my room now. I made that buy a couple of days ago, and that's the first step forward. That's the first step towards it. Still saving up for the camera and the other things, but progress is progress. 1% better, continuously improving. We got this. I'll catch y'all. Stay blessed and Godspeed, y'all.